So you got to change the battery. Which one comes off first? All right, so the 2014 FJ Cruiser is dead as a doornail. So we're going to take this battery out real quick, change it. We're going to run down here to our buddies over at A+ Batteries and go ahead and get a new one. So there's only 2 bolts holding it down. The good thing is everything can be done with a 10mm, so a wrench or ratchet, either way. Ratchet will probably make it a little quicker. They're a little recessed here on these battery hold downs. But essentially just take the battery hold downs off. Then you're going to take your negative terminal loose first, then your positive. All right, so for all of you who are always wondering which one's which, negative first, then your positive. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so now that I got them loose, they're actually like little J hooks. So you would undo it, and then as you guys can see, it's got just a little curve right there, so it actually hooks into the battery tray underneath. Okay, so as you guys can see the little J hook on both sides. This one, the back is a little bigger. So remember which side came off what. Again, first I'm gonna go negative side first. All right, disconnect it. There we go. And just put it in a way that it doesn't come back and hit it. You don't want it to make contact with the terminal once you've taken it off already. So now we've loosened up the positive side. Go ahead and get it off. There we go. And so again, just kind of tuck them away so they don't make contact with the battery again. And depending on your battery, it could have a strap or a pull. Unfortunately, this one does not. Be sure to watch the top of these batteries. This one has the caps on top. There's actually battery acid in this battery. It's not a sealed battery, so be careful when you pick it up and you move it, that you don't tip it or turn it. You put it in the truck you're gonna load it in. Make sure you don't tip it over, because you don't want that battery acid all over you. Like I said, be careful, because these caps right here, there's holes and it's full of battery acid. You don't want that all over you. You can already see the corrosion on the top of the battery from the battery acid. You do not want that on you. So I laid a towel down, so we're gonna set this on here. We're gonna carefully drive to A+ Batteries, get us a new battery. There we go. We're going to put the tie downs back first. Like I said, just like we remembered how we put it on before. You got the 2 J hooks go on the battery tray. Let's see this side. There's that side. There's this side. All right. There it is. It's snug. Now guys, you want to make sure it's really snug, because you're off-roading, you're beating, you're banging, you're slamming on brakes, you know, in normal traffic too, you know. So you want to make sure that this is very secure. Okay, so just how we took the battery cables off, you're just going to reverse that. Okay, so we're going to put our positive on first, followed by our negative. So you see right here, we'll pull this cap off, pull this cap off. Now, I had just cleaned these terminals already because when I was first testing the other battery, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a connection rate. So I already took a wire brush and cleaned that out real good. So these are pretty clean. So we're gonna go ahead and snug them back on there. Again, guys, if you haven't had your battery cables off in a while, be sure to wire brush them really good and make sure they're clean. You know, because you want to make sure you got a good connection. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten down this on the positive. Okay, positive's on there. Now we're gonna go to our negative. And so once you attach the negative, you could already hear all the clicks. You can hear your battery terminal is now giving power to the computer and some of the sensors. So some of the things are already starting to read different things, like your throttle body. Different things are starting to make noise so that the sensors can go ahead and figure out where everything's at. And it's a little snug. You have to open it up a little bit, that way you can get it on there. We'll tap it down just a little bit. You don't need to get a hammer or anything out here and beat the crap out of it. And there you go. And then we'll just snug this up. There you go. Got good connections, and that's all there is to it, guys. Simple, easy. Again, when you're disconnecting it, negative, then positive. When you're connecting it, positive, then negative. Same thing too when you're going to jump start it. If you're putting any power to it, put your jumper cables on the positive first, then the negative. So we're all set. I hope this helped you guys. If it helped, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You know, subscribe, and if you think it could help somebody, some of your friends or anything, be sure to share the video. But I appreciate it, guys, and be sure to subscribe again, because all sorts of car content, whether it's from the FJ or the Tahoe or drag racing, the Volkswagens or the Firebird, we've always got tons of automotive content that we're uploading weekly here on the Master of Disaster channel.